Welcome to Two Balls and a Mic, episode 79. And that's it. Loyal wins. There's nothing else to talk about.
Nope. Nothing else to talk about.
Nothing else to talk about.
NBA free agency.
Free agency is happening.
Madden ratings.
Madden ratings are coming out. Fantasy football.
Not much soccer to talk about, to be honest.
Good job, San Diego Loyal.
Yeah, that was the best part of this weekend.
We had a video, a 200th video. That was fun.
Great.
You know, we should put that on. We should.
There's nothing else to talk about.
Because totally didn't fucking tempt the tree and the poke the beehive and made fun of the jabronis in the USA squad.
Yeah, no, I mean, I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know what I am talking about. What am I talking about? I mean, this video, you know, hey, we had fun out here, and you know, you ended up winning, and that was funville.
So I'm a better soccer player than Tony is.
No, you're not. That's just
yes, I am.
That's just
this proves
YouTube. That's just a YouTube video. Like, okay, that proves that you can place kick. You're a kicker. I'm a goalkeeper. All right. I'm a goal, and I made sure to put that in the video. That what?
Smells like bullshit.
I was fine. You got lucky.
Oh, mi manita me duele.
My hand is fucked up. My hand is pretty fucked up, and it's hurting me that you're poking fun at it. So
I even told you guys on that penalty. You know, for the sake of this video, I'm gonna try to do a panenka shot. If you block it, oh well, I'll give you that win. I knew I was gonna win the next two challenges. There's no way you were gonna beat me at crossbar challenges. Like, absolutely no way.
But I did beat you at oh no, not the crossbar. Damn it. But no, we recorded twice. ¿Cómo se llama? And then the first time I put it, unfortunately, I fucked up because, you know, I didn't record.
That's on you. And then you fucked up on the second shot, and like outside the box, you couldn't even hit the net.
Nah, it's fine. But yeah, so nothing else really happened. And
what a rise. Acosta, header down and in!
What was this?
Robinson! Has he won it for the U.S. with a golden goal?
It's not a golden goal, but you know, it's worth a goal. Like, I get it, but. So the Gold Cup happened. So just like everybody had predicted, and we had correctly predicted since the beginning, it was going to be U.S. Mexico.
I have a lot of stuff to get off my chest.
Oh boy, I did show you that CM Punk promo, and I did do that edit. I played it right now just so you can get into that energy and tap into it.
Yeah.
So you do have a lot to get off your chest. So you had tickets. You've had tickets this whole time. Yes. You've had tickets to go.
Bought tickets when the Gold Cup started. When we found out that the final was gonna be in Las Vegas. It's something that me, my brother, and my dad did back in 2012. Hoping that Mexico would play the U.S. It happened in 2012. It just so happened that it was that great Giovanni Dos Santos goal.
Oh, bro, you mean this?
Exactly this one.
Oh, hey, look at this.
Exactly this, man.
Oh, man.
Look at this. Torrado still played.
Was he gonna do it? Do it.
Gio.
Golazo.
One of the greatest, probably the best goal I've ever seen live on a stadium.
Fantastic.
Like,
wow.
So this happened in 2012. And fast forward, what is it? 2011, actually.
Yep.
Fast forward 10 years later, we're hoping to see the same game.
USA, Mexico.
It just happens that it does happen, right? Like it should. U.S. versus Mexico. U.S. with their C squad that they like to call C squad. And Mexico with their
By the way,
B team.
Fuck Google for this. Like, why? All right. Bato, half the people that look up USA and Mexico by accident on geopolitical shit are going to get fireworks. Like, they have no idea what's going on. Half of this nation had no idea this happened.
So you know what? Props to U.S. Props. You guys beat us in the final.
100%.
Props. Okay, it happened. Mexico played like shit. But don't go on thinking that you're still better. Because you guys fucking sucked in this game so bad. Paulo Rilla had a one-on-one, hit the post, went wide open. Sardis missed another one-on-one. You guys played a fucking horrible game. Had you guys been decent, you guys would have destroyed us like 3-0. You guys were lucky that we were even more garbage than what the U.S. was. This was a horrible game to go. The best part about this game was just visiting that stadium. That freaking stadium is insane.
Wonderful. It looks wonderful.
Like, so 110 degrees outside. Mm-hmm. You go in, there's AC all over the stadium. It was like 70 degrees.
I would hope, yes. Nice. Yes.
70 degrees inside the stadium.
Nice.
Like,
just wonderful. Okay.
fucking stadium was so amazing, dude. Even from the outside, from the inside. Security was a piece of shit.
So
I think there's better. I told Tony, wow, I could have snuck in the GoPro.
Yeah, we were trying to get
this
some
guy
content.
in front of me, big ass fucking camera with a big ass lens that he snuck in.
Neta.
I was like, wait, ¿no te la hicieron de pedo? He's like, nah, la escondí, güey, que no sé qué. ¿Dónde, güey?
Interesting.
He's like, no, pues con que no te la vengan, no te dice nada. I was like, what the fuck? As I looked up, like, you can take cameras and there's. So I was like, okay, I'm not taking the GoPro then. No voy a hacer que me la van a quitar. And pinche security's way better at San Diego Loyal than it was at that final.
So shout out security at San Diego Loyal for keeping us safe.
Straight up.
Absolutely.
Straight up.
I mean, you were in Vegas. Did you gamble?
Of course I did.
Yeah, you're into that shit.
Yeah, I'm a gambling. What's the word?
Fiend.
I guess. I love playing poker. I love gambling. It's just in my family's blood. My dad's uncles. Mm-hmm. So they used to go to Vegas all the time, and they were those people that would legit have to call home. They would call my grandpa at 3 a.m., letting him know, hey, I need you to send me money because I don't have money to get home.
Neta. Oh, okay.
So at 3 a.m., my grandpa would have to go to like Western Union to be able to deposit money into their account because that was the only way to do it. So gambling hotline.
I mean, keep going.
Yeah, so it's in my blood, man. I love the adrenaline of gambling. Obviously, I love winning. Pasado de verga. But anyway, so yeah, we get there on Saturday, and I don't gamble all day until the night. I met up with a friend and his family. They had a big group. It was like 20-something people. They actually get a party bus, right?
Yeah.
And we're in a party bus from like 10 p.m. to like 1:30, almost 2 a.m.
Just in the party bus.
Just in the party bus, just going up and down the strip, taking pictures. Like they were drinking. I wasn't drinking. I can't drink yet because of the surgery. But by 2 a.m., they dropped us off at the MGM. I stayed at the New York, which is right next to the MGM. And I told my friend, hey, I feel like gambling. And he's like, oh, well, do your thing, bro, and this and that. So I went and played blackjack and lost $200 in 20-30 minutes.
What?
And yeah. And I was playing $25 minimum tables. That's the lowest they had at that time. Freaking Vegas, bro. Like, if you go gamble in the morning, there's $10 like tables everywhere.
Is that how it works?
That's how it works. And then later at night, just because people are more drunk
and making more mistakes,
they make all the tables. The cheapest ones are $25. Like that's the cheapest blackjack tables you'll find. Fast forward, I meet up with them again, and they're like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna go keep drinking over here." I was like, it's already 2 a.m. I'm gonna go home. I'm tired. I want to go sleep. I only lost $200. I had like a $400 budget to gambling. I was like, man, I want to play poker tomorrow. Blah blah blah. I see this game on my way out. It's a little horse racing game. Like it's literally like toy horses, and it's like a robot, and they actually race around in 6 horses, and yeah, that one. Like legit that one.
Go ahead and throw this up here for the viewers on YouTube.
And it's so freaking fun. I saw like there's 2 different bets you can make. You can pick a horse to win, or they have what they call quinela, which is they give you 2 horses with odds.
Yeah.
As long as they come in first or second, those 2 horses. Doesn't matter which order they come in. So I put in $100 and I'm playing, and over here like I keep hitting, and then I don't know where I put the $5 chip on the bet because you can just bet $1.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, this is fun. I can stay here for a little bit. I start putting like a bunch of numbers, and I was betting $5 on each one, and I was meaning to put $1, right?
Yeah.
So on a horse, on a 2 horses that were the odds were 260 something times 1. So for $1, if you get it, you would get 260 something dollars. I put $5.
And you weren't fucked up, like you were just
No,
sober. Stone Cold
I was sober. I was just tired too, and then I fucked up. I was like, oh shit! It was like a $30 bet. I was like, fuck, that's like half the money I have left.
Oh boy.
Horses start racing. Everyone was like, come on, 5, because it was 2 and 5. And everyone was betting on 5. Everyone was like, come on, let's all bet on 5. Come on, 5. Come on, 5. And then out of nowhere, 2 and 5 just like, whoo, and 2 passes 5 and 2 wins. I was like, fuck, 5 didn't win. And I was like, 2-5. I was like, oh shit, I just won $1,200.
Damn.
So I went from like $60 on my credit to $1,304.
Wow.
And freaking made $1,200
on horses.
On horses, and I was like, you know what? This is a sign. I am leaving. I am going to go to sleep.
Yeah.
And I went home. I was like, dude, I just made $1,200. This whole trip is paid for. Like, I paid my dad the game ticket, what the hotel cost. Like,
which will still go back into the actual fucking game. But yeah.
Yeah. So it was great. The next day, I did lose gambling because I was gambling with my dad in the morning, then a couple of days. So for me to go to Vegas, just if you don't like normally gamble, us, we have a plane in San Diego just passing by.
It's a jet, danger zone.
But if you go to Vegas and you have a gambling budget and you go over that budget, you have a problem, right? Like if you take out more cash to gamble, then it's kind of like okay.
Out of the $1,200, how much money did you have left, Shiva?
The $1,200. I came home with $800.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, so I paid $200 for the ticket, and then I'm over here giving my full financial.
I mean, that's fine. I mean, you gained $1,200. That's fine.
Yeah. So, if you go to Vegas and then you come back with the money that you took gambling, that's winning.
Yeah, it's winning. Yeah.
You don't lose any money and you had a lot of fun. If you come back with no money but you stuck to your budget, then you had a good time. Because you're like, this money is something I can afford to lose. If you come back with profit, that's fucking insane. That hardly ever fucking happens.
Really? Yeah.
It's the second time it happens. When I went back for New Year's for 2020, I made like $900 playing poker, and then this time, so I love Vegas, man. It's a lot of fun.
Except when you're watching a Gold Cup final against the U.S.
I guess I forget it's a sports podcast and gambling.
So, yeah, no, that's fine.
Hotline.
This is us avoiding avoidance tactics. Just to give you an insight as far as what it was like in Mexico, because again, like a lot of people, a lot of fans, and I hope actually I can put up the poll that I did on Instagram. So it was interesting, right? So I did a poll on Instagram and I did a poll on Twitter, both asking like, hey, who's going to win, the U.S. or Mexico in this Gold Cup game? Just to give you an example of like how different our followers are on each. There was a 63% to 27% the U.S. winning on Twitter. Because we have a lot of U.S. fans loyal.
My friend Danny, he said to me, he's like, I fucking hate your followers on Twitter. And he sent me a screenshot. Yeah. I was like, oh shit, I didn't even see that.
And there was a good handful of responses for there. And so same thing with Instagram, right? So we put it on there.
Votes.
And the other one had a bunch of, almost same thing, like 68 to 22% Mexico winning on Instagram.
There are some people, I'm not going to say anyone, I'm not going to say names, but they voted for Mexico.
Jack Metcalf voted for Mexico, as he should have, because he knows soccer. He knows how this should happen, how this should go down. Obviously, this didn't go as planned, but this is a very famous commentator. We'll kind of loosely translate it here and there for those who speak Spanish, and the benefit of having knowledge of Spanish is you won't need a translation for this, but we'll go ahead and catch everybody up, because I know for a fact there's a lot of people that are wondering exactly how the fuck we feel, because we are fucking pissed about this result, because it shouldn't have happened.
Ya te volviste tal porrista que usas. No, qué porrista. Esto es una vergüenza. Estoy pensando en tu Brasil.
It's an embarrassment. This is like, after the goal was scored, after it was 1-0, that's pretty much over. Yeah, he's saying it's a vergüenza, it's an embarrassment, and
Exactly what it was.
they as well like Martinoli and this commentary team. This is they're funny as fuck, and they say how it is, right? And it's 100% true. And then Martinoli is like, oh, it's all good. I'm already thinking about do Brazil. I'm already thinking about the Gold Cup, which I fucked up again because then I did an edit of the Jabroni tweet that led to Drew Steck's burrito bet, which I owe him apparently. He doesn't like beans in his burritos, so or sour cream, I think. So he'll get his burrito.
Get him a bean and cheese burrito.
Wait, I'm fucking getting him a tortilla burrito. Fuck it.
Get him a linea burrito so he knows what a real burrito is.
I'll ask him if he's had those. But in any case, like, I actually edited that Jabroni tweet and just quote tweeted to Ricardo.
Edit, yeah.
And I'm like, hey, Ricardo, do you think those jabronis are gonna beat Mexico in the? We'll get
like
to
when you
that
say
in a bit.
jabronis, is it like cabrones?
No, it's a word that Rock used to use.
I didn't know. I was like, oh, it's the week. Like he misspelled cabrones.
Never heard of anybody call it jabroni?
No.
Yeah.
Finally, The Rock has come
Back to
Las Vegas.
wherever he is. Anyway, he calls people jabronis. I don't know. I'm not gonna look for it.
No, it's fine. Fucking Rock. Anyways, you were saying.
I mean, Martinoli was saying.
Estoy pensando en Lozano Boys.
Ya aseveraste que va a ganar México. Dijiste a las dos garotillas.
Las garotillas van a llorar. Penosamente van a llorar. Me da pena.
Oh, the Brazilians are gonna cry. Jorge Campos, who is the greatest, worst commentator of all time. Greatest, worst commentator of all time.
Yeah,
Jorge Campos.
he really is.
He's the fucking worst. I love him.
Como complemento, yo creo que los mensajes de la banca de Estados Unidos en este partido fueron más eficaces y puntuales que la de México.
So, Saguinho, Sague, legend, played for Mexico, played for Necaxa, America, commentary for, Azteca and Televisa. Really smart dude, right? So he's saying right there that he thinks that the maneuvers that came out of the bench were better, that Tata Martino was outmaneuvered by the U.S. and, what's that way, Berhalter?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't know what it is with, like, severely bald people and the U.S. men's national team with Bob Bradley Jr., Berhalter, pinche. It's like a Caillou cosplay festival at the U.S. men's national team.
Yeah.
But it's true, right? So the substitutions that were made by the U.S. gave legs to that team. The Mexico side was pretty tired, and you can tell, right? Like they just didn't have the legs at the end of the game, and it seems like it was a little bit too late, too late when they actually started to give a shit. It's another situation, right, where balón parado. And we've been talking about this for a while because that's the thing.
Yeah.
It's not like Mexico played the greatest Gold Cup.
No, they didn't.
And
the first game was in the quarterfinals against Honduras, which they won 3-0.
They really struggled against Canada. Like they almost didn't make it. And so, this Mexico team was struggling throughout the Gold Cup tournament. The U.S. started a little faulty. They got that. What was it like? They opened the floodgates with like 6-0, 6-1.
So, okay.
Uh-huh.
Here's the fucking thing, man. This isn't Mexico's A team either. I don't care what anybody says.
Mm-hmm.
It is a better team on paper than what the U.S. had for this Gold Cup. On paper, this team should have dominated every single game. On paper, this team should have freaking destroyed every team 5-0. But this is not our A team. Funes Mori has never played in Selección and has never played with any of these other players for Selección.
That dude looked lost.
That's one thing. Another thing, Tecatito, who is one of our top 5 players. I actually don't put him in my top 5 at the moment. Had the worst tournament I've ever seen him have. I don't know if he's having personal issues or something, but he had a shitty tournament.
Yeah.
Orbelín Pineda had a decent tournament, but he's not the player that we have to have. He's no Chucky Lozano.
Yeah.
He was a replacement for Chucky on the starting lineup, and
Y las que falló, güey. Like he had 2, 3. Everybody missed, right? If we were, again, talking about Paul Arriola, had this result would have gone the other way, Paul Arriola would have been fucking lynched because this dude missed so many clear opportunities.
Oh, yeah. You have Jonah Dos Santos playing for Galaxy, who I get it. He's already 30. He's not one of the go-to. Lo que es el Chaca, Héctor Moreno, Gallardo, Jonah Dos Santos, pinche Salcedo. Don't call them up anymore. I don't care who the coach is at this point. Do stop calling these guys out. There's a lot of players on that Olympic team, which we're going to get to the Olympic game later in a little bit. But there's a lot of players that should be replacing these players in the upcoming World Cup qualifying games. Like, there's no reason why we need to have Chaka when you have Loroña, who had a great Olympics, and then you also have Sanchez from America, who's had a great Olympics as well. There's no reason to keep playing Gallardo when you have Arteaga, who's playing in Europe, and you have Aguirre, who just signed to Monterrey and is probably one of the best left backs in the Mexican league over Gallardo already.
Yeah.
No reason. I'll tell you this, though. The one thing that made me happy on this game, and this was the one thing I was looking forward to the most, was watching Edson Alvarez play live.
Really?
This guy, 23, 24 years old, right? Plays for Ajax. Super underrated. He is, without a doubt, our best player in the selección right now. And I say that over Chucky, over Jimenez, over anybody else. This guy is our most talented player. He is literally the perfect center defensive mid. Yes, he's a little off in his passing, but you need to see him, man. When you can't watch this on the TV, man. If you're watching a game live and you're just watching what the player is doing, dude, se les mete en el camino a otros para no marcar falta, para que no lleguen y que agarren mal parado en la defensa.
Yeah, it's that IQ.
Dude, this guy's IQ, oh my God, this guy deserves to play for a big club, bigger than Ajax, man. Like, this guy is insanely good. But yeah, man, Hector Herrera, props, man. Player of the tournament, had a great tournament. I call him out because he's already getting old, he's getting tired, but you know what? Leadership plays a role. So,
okay. Yeah.
Like, straight up, Herrera plays for Atletico Madrid. You need to have him on there, right? Talavera didn't have a bad tournament.
He had a really good game up until the goal. Like,
yes.
Yeah.
So, here, dude, Tata Martino, Salcedo, you put in Salcedo over Moreno. I get it. He was his option. Moreno got hurt. Then you take him out in the extra time and you put Thibaut Sepúlveda. I'm sorry. I love him. Pero es un morro de defensa que no ha jugado en todo el torneo.
Yeah.
Y lo metes en los últimos 15 minutos del juego más importante del torneo. Like, no. You don't do that.
Yeah. It's...
Like, you just don't do that. And then the goal they scored, like, we had so many chances, man.
So many chances. Like, Orbelín had a couple. Like,
Orbelín, Funes Mori.
Like, clear. Funes Mori, for the most part, like, I couldn't, you know, he was in the middle. He was in the midfield. He'd move into the right mid position. He'd just float around and do nothing, leaving the center forward position vacant. There was nobody there. Like, the passes weren't connecting, like the small passes, the connecting passes to move the plays forward.
Yeah.
They just weren't happening. They were trying to play from the back, and you get Salcido, who's fucking up and almost costs the goal by just hefting it.
Yeah.
Again, that's another one that the U.S. missed. Like, this
so
game
bad.
could have been much worse.
We should have gotten killed.
Absolutely.
We should have gotten killed. But
Absolutely.
Just again, there's their C team, and they sucked ass as well. And again, I'm saying, man, if we have on paper our best possible players against their best possible players, it's not even close. Mexico does have a better squad right now than the U.S.
Yeah, and that's true, right? And they're gonna say, like, oh, well, you guys didn't have Chucky, and Chucky's like your guy, right? And we didn't have Pulisic, and that's our guy, that's our best player. Pound for pound, team on paper, right? On paper, and again, we can say on paper all we want, but the result is what it is.
Yeah.
Even on paper, the USA's B/C team beat Mexico. The U.S. beat Mexico, and so we have the Discord. I'm on the Discord with on the locals Discord, right? There's a little tab that says sports, and for everybody, you know, just to talk anything and everything sports. I put in the comment because again, there's a lot of U.S. support on here. But pretty much I said, hey, it's definitely deserved by the U.S. More than anything, this is a warning that fans like us, you and I, Chiva, have been giving our fellow Mexico fans. This is the warning that we've been telling everybody about. If the U.S. gets it right, they will be on track to kick our ass over and over again. Just didn't think it was going to be this quick, which is, you know what? I talked shit to so many people about, okay, Nations League. Got it. Granted. It's okay. It's a made-up trophy. It's made up this. Talk to me when you guys beat Mexico in a real trophy. Go for it. You guys get to talk all your shit.
They do. Too bad. This fucking doesn't mean anything anymore now that the Confederations Cup is not there.
True, because again, go ahead and
like the win. Yeah. There was whoever wins the 2 gold cups gets to go to the Confederations Cup.
And I rated the Confederations Cup. Like Confederations Cup is it's a little taste of the World Cup.
Yeah,
the year before.
Absolutely, it's the second biggest tournament internationally, and I'm really upset that they removed that to put a Nations League Cup for every continent.
Yeah, no.
Like, so in a way, I guess the CONCACAF Nations League is bigger than the Gold Cup now. Still a joke of a tournament, but
and guess what? The U.S. won both against Mexico.
Yeah, absolutely. So the question is, what happens to Tata now? I know people, experts, quote unquote, like Cesar, thinks that Tata's still gonna get.
Oh shit, that sounded really bad. Oh, an expert, a quote unquote, like Cesar. Like, no, he's an expert. Cesar H Football is an expert. Sorry.
Yeah, I respect his opinions. Sometimes I really disagree with Cesar.
Oh, tell me more.
Dude, I'll comment on his Twitter. Sometimes he ignores my tweets, by the way.
Cesar.
But he did put that, you know what, like, I disagree with his ratings all the time, though, by the way. I really do. I'm going to post my own ratings and comment on his.
Oh, shit.
Next time Mexico plays. But I love Cesar, man. Like, honestly, he's the go-to when it comes to Twitter and 100%. Selección. But he did say, you know what? I think they're going to give Tata a chance. If he has a strong World Cup qualifier, the first 2 games, like, he'll get to keep his job. I think Cesar's forgetting who he's talking about here. He's talking about Mexico. Mm-hmm. The team that when it all goes to shit, it doesn't matter. If dude, Tata could literally won the 2018 World Cup and this happened and he would still get fired.
Yeah.
Like, straight up. That's how Mexico works. And the question is, who would you get now if you fire Tata? Like, who would you get? The obvious answer to me is either Mohamed, Turco Mohamed, I've always wanted to see him, or Matias Almeida.
Yeah.
El Pastor Almeida, way. Okay. This guy turns teams into families. Have you seen what San Jose Earthquakes have been doing?
Yeah. It's pretty good.
Dude.
It's pretty
This
fun.
guy turns teams into families.
Mm-hmm.
Like, straight up. He's probably one of the greatest coaches I've ever seen. Oh, let's look at his ratings. I want to give my own little ratings.
Oh, so we're going to go directly at Cesar H Football right now.
I want to see his ratings.
All right.
Alfredo Talavera, 7 out of 10. Had some big stops before ultimately allowing the late game winner. That's true.
Yeah, that's fair.
7,
that's fair.
That's solid.
That was a really big mistake, though. Like,
yeah.
Like he either you stay or you go, and then you go and you knock some heads off. And
that made a good point. He's like, Talavera should have gone for the Olympics, and Ochoa should have stayed with the big one.
That would have been good. That would have been really, really good, and that would have given Talavera a really good experience. Still in the Olympics, in the Olympic team, it was a good Olympic team. But again, which team gets priority? And obviously, the Gold Cup gets priority for players. Henry Martin, because again, I think it was Cesar who was asking. Shout out Cesar, by the way. Which team would win? Like if they pit them against each other, the Gold Cup team or the Olympic team?
Gold Cup team.
Gold Cup team wins, right?
Yeah.
So, it's one of those things where I really wish Ochoa would have made it to there, because if that's the one that you're going for, that's the important one. You need a leader like Ochoa there. Like he's your guy. Yeah. Again, Alfredo Talavera played really good up until he didn't. And I love Talavera because he's the heir to Osvaldo Sanchez in Chivas right after. He was supposed to be it. He was the golden boy.
Yeah, and Michel came over and just kind of took over.
Yeah, and then Talavera went over to Toluca.
Yeah, Talavera was Osvaldo Sanchez backup. And I liked your tweet, man. Like a number 12, a last minute, like a header to win it. Like,
yeah, because Jimmy Conrad posted.
Yeah, roll the clip.
Jimmy Conrad scored on Osvaldo Sanchez, and it was like, hey, you have a number 12 defender scoring a header on a set piece against the air of Osvaldo Sanchez on a turf, on a grass field that is removed and grown outside and wheeled in just like it was in Arizona. It was just fucking dope, yeah. But hey, so okay, keep going. So go for it.
Chaka Rodriguez, 6 out of 10, influential in attack, but was vulnerable to counters. 6 out of 10 is a little rewarding. Chaka had a horrible game.
Yeah, he did.
He was influential in attack, but he wasn't clinical, man. His
and not even that.
never connected. Kept getting the counters. Yes, I agree. Vulnerable to counters, man. His speed is just lacking. He's not the same Chaka that we had 2 years ago.
Across the board, it was one of those things where a lot of the players were making the absolute wrong decision, either to go forward with the ball and try to take on 2 people. Like Chaka, there was 3 or 4 where he tried to outrun the defense and just couldn't. Like, Vato, we know you can, so why even try? Like, you have speed somewhere else. Go ahead and maneuver the ball, pass it back. Don't try to go through the players. And that's a lot of what happened. They try to go through the players. Even when Pizarro came in, they try to go through him.
Yeah.
Pizarro added a little bit of volume to the sidelines and to a las bandas, but
I was upset like that he.
It wasn't. It was too late.
Yeah, so we have Nestor Araujo, 5 out of 10, needed to have a more significant defensive role when the U.S. men's national team stepped up. Yeah, I agree. Nestor Araujo should have had more of a leadership role once Moreno went out injured in the first half. Which goes to Moreno saying 5.5, didn't have much defensive work. He suffered an injury. Salcedo, I would give Salcedo a 3, maybe 4 out of 10. Just still pissed about that semifinal. Yeah. But anyways, he had a shitty game. And Definitely. He's letting the fans get to his head because everyone was booing the shit out of Salcedo when he touched the ball. Like, bad.
Oh, wow.
Bad. Gallardo, 6 out of 10. I give him a 5 out of 10. Completely... plays left flank, like he just didn't take advantage of his space, and his cross weren't successful. Edson Alvarez 7.5. Mexico's best of the night. Mexico best overall, man, next to Herrera. But yeah, I'd give Edson an 8 just because he did miss some passes. But again, it's hard to see what he does on TV. When you see him live, you're like, wow, este es un crack.
Yeah.
Herrera 7 out of 10. I wish he was a little more influential. 7 solid. Jonathan Dos Santos disappointment. I get it. His dad passed away nearly a week ago, and for him to keep playing props is not easy. I'm sure it got to his head. Again, on Tata, why are you starting him? He's not there. He's not all there mentally ready for the game. Dude, you start freaking Al Guti, way. Guti plays in PSV. Edson Alvarez plays in Ajax. It's Netherlands style. Netherlands style is very similar to what Mexico wants to play. Yeah. When it comes to toque rápido and balón en el piso. So they play really well together. So I think he should have started Guti. Tecatito, I give him a 5.
Yeah.
Like this whole tournament, just dribbling. He couldn't get it done. He couldn't get past one defender. It was bad. Funes Mori, 5 out of 10. Yeah, he missed some chances. Wasn't getting in a lot of the ball. Orbelin, 5.5. Solid ratings from Caesar. Just overall pathetic for Mexico. Straight up, man. Like, what else can you say, man? What else can you say? It's not vergüenza, güey.
So take me through the stadium, right? So you were there. You were cheering. You hiciste el himno nacional.
Huevo.
Everything was popping. The energy was up throughout the game. Throughout the game. At what point did you feel, if at any point did you feel like, oh shit, this is getting away from Mexico? Was there ever a point where you're like, oh shit, like valió verga, or like this is not looking really good? Or did you think Mexico was like, hey, they're gonna get it?
I thought it was gonna go to penalties. Since on the second half, like maybe like around the 60th, 70th minute, I was like, you know what, like los dos andan valiendo verga.
Yeah.
Los dos. Este va a ir a penales. Es pinche chiste de partido. When Funes Mori made that one-on-one, that chip over the goalkeeper, that everyone celebrated because they saw the net moving. And I was like, pegó arriba, güey. No.
Yeah.
From there, I said, you know what? We're not scoring in this game. We're not scoring. So if they score on us, it's over. And that was my mentality pretty much all of extra time. I was like, dude, if they score on us, it's over. If they score on us, it's over because we're not going to score a goal. And they kept coming. Y en balón parado. ¿Ves Néstor Araujo, güey? Ni brincó el vato, güey.
Yeah. And even then, this set piece resulted from ¿Quién fue el güey who shoved the dude and got a yellow card?
It was Edson Alvarez.
Edson Alvarez.
So,
yeah.
That he had to do that foul.
Yeah, he had to.
Se le iba a ir.
Because there was nobody there because the legs were gone from Mexico.
Chaca no estaba en su
Yeah.
posición. Subió y no bajó.
And
so
then
Edson Alvarez had to do the foul.
Had to do what he had to do.
I celebrate. I was like, smart foul.
100%.
I hope it doesn't bite us in the ass. And it did.
And it did.
But, Tumba, do you know what? She just let him. They probably would have missed because they were sucking ass. But, yeah, look at where Talavera's located, man. You're a goalkeeper expert. Like, walk me through this.
So Talavera is indecisive as whether or not he's going to go fully out the ball for the ball. As we see him standing up here. He made the decision at that point. He's going to come out of his line, step off his line, and then try to go for the ball. But at the end of the day, he just stops. And that's the one thing that you're not supposed to do as a goalkeeper when you come out for a ball is either you come out 100% or you stay put 100%. You just have to decide. Make your decision. And so this is exactly what didn't happen. You are stuck in between, you're stuck in no man's land. So right there, he's deciding he's going to go out. He may have gotten it, but then he realized, oh no, this ball is dipping a little too late. I have to stay back. So then he stops. Now he has his feet planted and set. There's no movement left or right. He can't react because had he not had his legs planted, he would have just been able to move to the right and then touch the ball. But because his legs were planted, he made that mistake of not coming out, just staying in no man's land. He gets to bounce it right in front of him, and it goes in. So there's it. This one didn't even know how to celebrate right. Like, wait, if you have a yellow, I don't know if that guy didn't have a yellow card.
Most likely, maybe that's why he thought about it.
Okay, maybe that's what he thought about. I would have gotten a red card at that point. Fuck, give me a fucking. The U.S. celebrates.
Sí, pinche Mexico. Mexico just knows how to break everyone's hearts, and just went. Let's move on from this fucking shitty team.
All right, let's
go talk to another one.
Let's go ahead and talk
with our other.
Not San Diego Loyal at all, because San Diego Loyal actually is doing bits.
So we had the Olympics this morning. I stayed up to watch the game, and the game I worked at 6 a.m.
Yeah. After Vegas.
So
yeah,
I wasn't tired at first because I've been sleeping till like 3-4 a.m. So I stayed up, watched the game. I was like, you know what? It'll be over by 3. I can sleep maybe 2-3 hours, and then come back from the morning program and go back to sleep.
Yeah.
Get a good rest. It goes to penalties, like 0-0. Mexico no llegando nada, Brasil llegando, pero también Mexico defended well, man.
I don't even want to show fucking like
no
fucking Olympics. Fuck that.
I'll give you guys this though, man. That center back from Pumas, what's his name? Do you have the lineup for the Olympics by any chance?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to find, because again, like, you can't Google doesn't show you that.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, Spain beat Japan.
Beat Japan. So we're facing Japan?
Huh?
We're facing Japan,
which is a rematch on the group stage. So
rematch.
We might get 4th place.
Fuck. That's right.
And you know what? Like, a lot of Mexican people for the Olympics, they got 4th place on everything. Yeah, go to that roster.
Yeah, let's check this out.
What's his name? The center back from Pumas. No, this is not the team.
Not the team.
No, this is like an old team.
Ooh.
Anyways, I said Alvarez, that guy, number 5, the one that missed the penalty. Anyways, fucking dude, he's so good. Like, he just had everyone in his pocket. Again, Brazil had nothing, bro. Like, Richarlison, their best player was Anthony, who plays for Ajax. That kid is freaking special, bro.
They do have a couple of like
good.
Yeah, they do have a. I didn't know about this, but Brazil actually forfeited their aquatic team, and then they just input them into their national soccer team. Yeah, because they had the divers.
Yeah.
The diving team on the Brazilian soccer team. I don't know if you saw that.
That penalty, the VAR. Yeah, man. Esquivel just that player just completely got in front. Like it was clearly not a penalty. Should have been a yellow card for that guy. Vasquez. There you go. Johan Vasquez.
Yes.
Bro, this kid is good, man. Like, so Jorge Sanchez, right back from America, can play right back and left back. He's taking Chaca's spot. Cesar Montes taking Salcedo's spot. Le dicen cachorro y es un gigante. Tiene 24 años. Vasquez is taking like over Moreno's spot for sure, man. Then you got Loroña, who's playing great at the right back position, who could be a great sub. Then you have Eric Aguirre, who did get hurt, but plays left back and can play midfield. Freaking beast. Luis Romo, who didn't play that bad. He has offers already from Getafe and someone else in Europe. So, Charlie Rodriguez, great center mid, had a rough patch. He had a great tournament. Like, he's easily Selección Mayor caliber over Jonah Dos Santos or anyone like that.
Yeah.
You got Lainez, Craquinho, he's a beast. I would start him over Tecatito at the moment. You got Cordoba, nasty left shot, nasty right shot. Someone that could start easily for the Selección Mayor as well. Angulo from Chivas, I wouldn't put him in the Selección Mayor. José Beltrán tampoco.
Henry Martin over Funes Moris?
Henry Martin over Pulido.
Okay.
Because it'll be Jimenez over Funes Mori for sure.
Well, he's back, yes.
Vega, Europe bound. Este güey está bien cabrón.
Alexis
Vega, de las Chivas. Desde que llegó a las Chivas, I was like, dude, this was fucking good. Antuna, we all know he can be Europe bound. He had a great Gold Cup. He weighs 128 pounds.
You weigh 128 pounds.
No, not right now.
Oh.
El Mudo Aguirre, dude.
Why are we talking and praising about every single one of these players? Because even though they lost, like
because they lost in penalties. Like, oh well, this guy, you can't talk shit about this team. You straight up can't. And if you talk shit, I will defend them.
I will defend Ochoa in the fact that in his penalties, he guessed every single one of them right. The Dani Alves one he touched, and he knows he should have probably had that one.
Oh my god. Don't play it. What are you doing?
Carl!
Save this for low, because I have something that goes with this.
Got it. Got it.
But dude, try talking shit about this Olympic team, and I will defend them till I die, bro. Like, this team was fucking phenomenal. Este equipo le echaba huevos. Este equipo, mis respetos, la neta. Yes, you lose in penalties. It can go either way, and
switch the Gold Cup team and the Olympics team. Would the Olympics team have won the Gold Cup?
Absolutely.
Really?
Absolutely.
Really?
Yes. Destroys every other CONCACAF team.
Really?
Facts. Facts on facts. Fact. Like, no doubt about it, man. You can hit me up if you want, and I'll tell you exactly why. And I'll mention it right now. Estos morros le echan huevos. This literally means that they play with so much heart, man. Alexis Vector. Oh, man. I'll give props to Brazil, man. They did their fucking homework in this Olympics against Mexico, because they shut down Vega, they shut down Antuna, they shut down Lainez. They couldn't do anything. Like, Dani Alves had Alexis Vega in his pocket this whole game.
Yeah.
That's how great Brazil did their homework for this game, man. Mexico came in a little confident saying, you know what, like, Brasil es cliente, yeah, blah, 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 blah. It was going to be a hard game.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, regardless. Este güey se parece un Angry Bird, güey.
Please let me get the stand. Where is he? This looks like an angry bird.
He does.
I love it. The yellow one, right?
Huh?
What?
Yeah, the yellow one. Don't play the footage because it'll get copyrighted.
We'll listen to it, I guess.
To go to the gold medal game,
that one hurts. It went right under him.
But yeah, man. So, I mean, you know what? I'm not going to take away anything about this squad. These kids are special. From this team's Europe bound, you have You already have freaking, what's his name? Fuck. Se me va el nombre. Lainez. Pinche Martinoli calls him fuck, I forgot what his nickname is, but Martinoli is literally like the funniest commentator, dude. Like
El Factor Lightness.
El Factor. Le dice El Factor. Like, fucking Martinoli, dude. Like, I was watching it. I put it on antenna. Oh, for sure. Like, straight up.
You didn't hear a chant?
They said it once.
The goalkeeper chant.
They said it once at the game, okay. and they, like, put the announcement, like, oh, like, please don't do that, blah, 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 because, like, if they do, they're going to have to stop the game, and good thing there wasn't goal kicks towards the end when Mexico was losing.
Yeah, that would have
been bad.
Yep.
Oh, by the way, like, no shade to anyone that does it, but I'm throwing shade. Please don't wear a half Mexico with half USA shirts. Like,
sure, yeah.
Like, I saw so many of those.
Yeah, those people don't know what pain is. Because either way, they won.
Like, wait, pick a side. At one point, you got to pick a side.
That's what I'll give to Jerry from the locals. He's absolutely all USA.
Pick a side. I don't care if you choose the US.
Fine.
Just go for them.
Yeah.
But don't go half and half. Like, no. I'm sorry. I just can't.
I would
judge you if you have one of those shirts.
This one's going to hurt for a little bit. Right? I mean, we lost against the U.S. They get to talk all their shit. I'm going to go to training tomorrow to San Diego Loyal, so that we'll see how that goes for me.
Here's the thing. It hurts because they get to talk shit.
Yeah.
Deep down, they know that they're still not the better team.
Now, how can you justify that without winning?
Oh, bro. Easy.
Okay.
And you have two of your best players injured.
Mm-hmm.
That does a lot.
They didn't have Pulisic. I mean, again, I'm being the devil's advocate.
No, I get it. Like, they know they shouldn't have won this game, which is why it's even tastier for them. Like, it's even better. It's like wow, we shouldn't have won this shit, and we still took it away from them. But they know, had we had Chukis this tournament, it would have been a completely different story. They know, had Jimenez played, it would have been a completely different story. I'm telling you, they know, if they had Pulisic and Dest and McKenzie, and we had Jimenez and Chukis and everyone in the solid team, like everyone healthy, we are the better team.
I guess we'll see World Cup qualifiers, right?
Absolutely.
Like that's the next test. Like, and again, you can win Gold Cup, you can win Nations League, but if you don't make it to the World Cup, that's a different conversation. Because I mean, historically, if we're looking at track records and we're looking at results and how the U.S. has won the last two tournaments, let's look at track record on the men's national team and making big international.
Like the fact that you have to stretch out your squad into two teams because you're in two tournaments because you're that good just proves that we're better. How did the U.S. do in the? Oh wait.
Oh man. Oh,
they weren't in it.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No. Yeah. No.
Yeah.
They couldn't even go the Simone Biles way. It was just like
was
they
it
didn't have the choice to
2018
step
that
down.
they didn't qualify for the World Cup?
Yeah.
No, the last World Cup was Brazil.
2018. Yeah.
Brazil, their last World Cup. Wow.
That's wild. I think Landon Donovan almost made that one too, but didn't.
Está ruquito.
Yeah, está ruquito. It's all good. That's the only lick I'm getting on Landon Donovan because if I see when I see him tomorrow, it's not gonna be good. Or anybody who I've talked shit to, because I have two people that from Brazil and in the U.S. that are just waiting and salivating. Just
should wear a Mexico jersey.
I don't have a Mexico jersey.
La persona.
Oh, okay. Just to be a bigger fucking target. Like, hey guys, hey, how about the World Cup qualifiers?
Yeah, you're gonna get grilled tomorrow for sure.
Speaking of loyal, they had a couple of matches and a couple of games since we last had an episode. They actually had two games, away games. One was up in the great state of Washington, where Grey's Anatomy is based out of. They actually filmed it in L.A.
Where are you on Grey's Anatomy?
I haven't watched that much Grey's Anatomy recently, but Alex Karev has the papers to be on the chair of the board, but Dr. Weber recommended her. There is, but Meredith doesn't know it yet. A African American gray that seems to be Dr. Weber's daughter and half Ellis Gray. So I don't know, man. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. But San Diego Loyal traveled up into shit. I know shit, and I was told that this season is gonna wrap up like something wild is happening. I don't know what at all. I also watched the movie 7 Pounds with Will Smith. Have you ever seen that movie?
No.
I mean, do you care about this stuff if I say it? So Will Smith is in a movie, go figure, where he's like an IRS dude and he's going to this different people who owe a bunch of money, and he's like, oh, like I'm gonna help you out, this and that, and hooks them up. Little do the people know that he's actually going into those people, meeting those people, because all those people need they have a terminal illness that they need a organ for, right? So what he's doing is he's gonna off himself and donate these organs to these people without them knowing. So he's gonna commit suicide and give them these organs. It's the saddest fucking movie. This was my lead up into the Mexico game, so I was already bummed out. The Mexico U.S. game, it's a good movie. Recommend it. 7 Pounds. It was really sad.
Not sponsored by them.
Anyway, happy
Tacoma.
to
Man,
so
this is a game they should have won, right?
So they go up to Tacoma. They face Tacoma for the second time this season. The first time was earlier in the season where they did lose and everybody was surprised. I was the one saying before the season, like, I can't wait till Loyal play Tacoma because they're gonna kick their ass.
Yeah, I remember that.
And San Diego Loyal has lost now twice to them. So they played up in Cheney Stadium. It was a very different lineup than we are used to for San Diego Loyal. With a couple things, right? So Capitan Salciso coming back, playing his first start away.
Yeah. That's a right back, right? Or
left back. Yeah.
Like you can't.
So you have Trey Muse, you got Callum Montgomery, Grant Stoneman, Morgan Hackworth, finally giving poor Jack Metcalf a rest. Not poor Jack Metcalf. Like, the dude's fucking solid. Like, Jesus.
But still, well deserved.
Yeah, Capitan Charlie Adams, the new signing Haji. Let's just go with that first name. I have the pronunciation in the Abdikadir. All right, there you go.
I don't know.
We'll ask him. We'll ask him. I was saying the safe way to go through all this is just do it in Spanish because
Abdikadir.
Yeah, it's Haji Abdikadir.
Stoneman. Miguel Ibarra.
Montgomery.
Tumi Moshabani.
Muse.
Chase Boone and Ben Spencer.
Chase.
El troncazo de Spencer, papá.
Jesus, it's just
un troncazo el compa.
Oh man,
you don't know what troncazo means? Like, how would you describe troncazo in English?
A cone, a pylon,
pylon.
Just there.
Tronco.
I mean, it literally means like a trunk, like a tree trunk. So I guess a tree trunk also works.
Yeah, it's just
deeply rooted and just not very. You know, if you put a tree to play soccer,
you get Ben Spencer.
Oh shit! Okay.
Shots fired. I don't give a fuck right now.
Yeah, you're tired.
I've been saying this since last season, man. Mm-hmm. Ben Spencer needs to step up,
and he hasn't.
And I don't know. Like, I guess he's a really cool guy, and they like having him in the team.
He really is. He's like, again, all these dudes are really fucking cool.
Yeah, they are. But shit, man. Like, I'm not saying I'm better. He'll obviously kick my ass at soccer, like by far, absolutely.
I don't know. Did they watch that video of you beating me at a fucking fake soccer competition?
Fake soccer competition.
None of that fucking translates into real soccer.
Go to Barcata on Saturday, guys.
None of that.
Go to Bridge Barcata at 8:30 a.m. Chicano Park, and then you'll see how superior I am than Tony.
When was the last time we played against each other? It was up at the hangar. And how did you do that day?
Oh my god, I'm sorry. What was that, like 80 pounds ago for me?
Class is permanent, homie. I was still weighed more than you back then.
Probably not.
I've weighed like this my entire life. All right, I'm older than you. I got more rust on these joints. All right, Mister. Oh, pinche viejo.
I still have better vision. I still have better passing. I still have.
You have better vision
soccer IQ than you.
because my right eye doesn't work. That's fucked up.
Bro, you're just a monster. You're just freaking tall and cover the whole goal.
Hey, that hurt.
Don't give a fuck. I'm running on 1 hour of sleep.
This stadium sucks.
It looks like it sucks.
It's a baseball stadium, Cheney Stadium. I don't like the layout of it at all. Speed is what Tacoma has, right? So these guys are, bunch of young guys, and they can get up the field, and then you put this slow, quote unquote slow, team out there, and then this. Oh man. I love these guys. And they've been nothing but great. And it doesn't get me upset, like mad. It just, I feel the pain. I'm empathetic. I know what that feels like. And just because I know what it feels like and I know what you should have done is why it just hurts so much. So the goal, Trey Muse.
A mi compita Austin no le hacen eso.
I guess. And yeah, they haven't.
My homie Austin doesn't make that mistake.
And he hasn't, because he started the next game and he's 2 for 2 for clean sheets. Okay, so this is what happened, right? So Trey Muse is a big motherfucker. So in order to get down so fast, all the way down there for a slow rolling shot, right? It's a routine shot. Like, this is a mistake. Aquí en China,
churrito, ¿no?
Everywhere, this is a mistake.
Churrito de tiro.
It's rolling to him, but it's bouncing. Like, it's the slowest bouncing effort. Like, see how it's just like it's.
No me cagues.
Shut up. This is true. It happens.
No me cagues.
So Trey Muse goes down and just. He has to just hug it and just
agárrala, acaríciala, bésala.
Dude, like, man.
Abrázala como si es tu pinche novia, güey.
Long story short, when he went down, he bounces. Like, that's what happened. He goes down. Trey himself,
we know a lot about that,
bounces off the grass, and in that bounce, the ball itself also bounces and just takes a little hop onto where the ball should have been in his hands. And in doing that, he then kind of touches it. Like, it just bounces off of him. Like, it's the wildest fucking play. It's 100% on him, but...
Don't try to defend him on this one. Wait.
I'm not.
La cagó,
100%.
Which just...
But it's one of those things where
everyone makes mistakes. Young goalkeepers make mistakes, and it happens. And it's something that defines great goalkeepers. You either learn from your mistakes and you grow from it, or it breaks you.
And I want to say, like, even like,
him.
And he's not gonna break it, but like, geez, like, just knowing like what goes in that, it just hurts, man. And I feel for him in that game.
And I feel for him too. But mi compita Austin no se la meten.
Shit. So this game went down 1-0 where it really shouldn't have been 1-0. Toomey, header.
Like, Toomey has, like, I don't even know how, like, like, his forehead is just made out of steel, man.
Yeah, like this is what, his third header goal?
You see, no más, way. Like, look at that header, dude.
That's a really good header. That's a really nice header. It was placed well with a good amount of power, good amount of strength.
Just minutes after the goal, too.
So then this second goal, right? And it's mistakes by San Diego Loyal. This San Diego Loyal team was still trying to play the DNA version of Loyal, which is playing out of the bag, which is doing everything calmly, cool, calm, and collected.
That's their style.
And that's their style, right? You live by it, you die by it. And you're playing a style that if everything goes wrong for you, that means everything's going to go right for a counter-attacking team, and that's fast. And come on, somebody please turn off that car alarm. Anyway, it's not you. It's definitely not you. So right here, right? So this is a ball that gets headered right at the attacker. It ricochets off. Right there, defender tries to, again, play the ball with a pass. Unfortunately, Blake here is the one that done goofs it. So Blake kind of gives it back. He doesn't see the player because he already thinks he has only 2 players on his right, doesn't see that player. So he just passes it back. It's a bad pass. Passes it right there. Good play. Good taquito. And it goes in. Honestly,
it's a
good play.
It's a play where Tacoma just...
heads up ball.
You take advantage of the other team's mistakes, and that's how you win close games, right?
Yeah.
And we've done it before where we take advantage of teams' mistakes, and we've done it against Phoenix.
Yeah.
And Tacoma just happened to do it against us, man. That was a great backheel pass. Nothing Trey Muse can do there. Nothing defense can do there. That one's some Jack Blake and completely messed up. And then what happened here?
So Hackworth gets sent off, as the announcer just said. And at least it was even for both of them. I think this is a little bit of USL reffing. So Herzog slides into the goalkeeper. Everybody comes over. 3 players. There's a little skirmish. They pull him off. At this point, there's still nothing that I see like.
Soltó madrazo.
So.
Los dos soltaron madrazos.
Yeah. So it's fair.
Soft.
100% soft.
Kobe Bryant me. Soft. Straight up. That was a soft red for both of them. Just give them a yellow card and keep playing, bruv.
Yeah, 100%.
It's already the end of the game.
So at that point, it wasn't a good look. This game should have been, this game should have been at least tied, right? Like they go in with this alternate squad. They still play to their strengths, which is just have possession of the ball, and unfortunately, just didn't end up working out.
That was the second loss in a row, right?
That was a second loss in a row, yes, after losing to Phoenix, and so it wasn't looking good. That was the end of July, so then we move into August, and so
Hoy es un nuevo día. Chicken Little in Spanish.
I actually watched Finding Dory in Spanish, and it's not Sigourney Weaver. Who how she does, like, hi, this is Sigourney Weaver, and this is the Monterey blah 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 aquarium. Like, she's the voice of it. It's a dude, and I don't know who it is in Spanish, but it was fun. Movies in Spanish, like Pixar, Disney
Chicken
movies
Little?
are fucking fantastic. Chicken Little was a okay movie.
But in Spanish?
No, haven't seen it.
Hoy es un nuevo día.
Really? Okay, I'll give it a try. Anyway, so San Diego Lloyd doesn't come back home after that, right? Because that was a game on a...
No, drive down to LA.
Yep, a little bit of a drive or fly down.
Fly down,
right? They have to fly down, I think. So they fly down into LA. No fans
private
allowed.
jet to Landon.
I don't think Landon has a private jet.
I think he has a private jet.
I don't think so. Private jets are fucking expensive, dude. Like,
damn.
fucking.
I guess Galaxy doesn't pay that much.
Hey, shout out to Landon, who's gonna. I'll ask him about him getting a statue up in LA Galaxy, actually, coming up.
Oh, I guess Everton didn't pay that well either.
Oh, fuck, dude. Like, you're just fucking.
It's a joke. I'm mad because Mexico lost to the U.S.
And you went.
And Landon never tweets out, and then he just tweets out like 100 U.S. flags. Like, he never likes tweets, never likes anything. He has to endure poor Hector's bombardment of tweets all the time. That's why he's not on Twitter anymore.
Oh boy.
Shout out to you, Hector, man. You were up watching the game as well, man.
Yeah.
He knows the pain.
He knows the pain.
He knows the pain.
So then we move into a better game. LA Galaxy dos los
This
dos.
has to be a must. It has to be a win.
Yes.
In order to stay like
afloat
for the fight for second place.
Exactly. And so this game ended up happening.
Got canceled.
Oh no! Shit.
This was a solid starting lineup with who our number one goalkeeper, like literally number one goalkeeper, right? He's number one.
Boy.
Like he wears number one.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like literalmente.
Literally number one. Like literally number one. Okay, I see it.
And just to say it, there's someone else along with me that's been hoping and claiming and wanting Austin Guerrero to be the starting goalkeeper, and that's my good friend Carl. Shout out to you, Carl, man. You're my guy. We're Austin Guerrero fanboys. I know he's your buddy, but like you're buddies with Trey Muse right now, and Austin is gonna need someone to kick it with now, and I'm trying to get on his good side.
Es el consentido. Austin Guerrero knows.
I'm just saying, dude. Like,
Austin Guerrero, big time. We're not Samantha, como se llama, es la morra from Fox 5. Like,
we're not Samantha over here, but like,
I
mean, if you ever want to take us in your car and give us a ride, and we'll make a little documentary, 2 Balls in the Mic documentary.
Yeah, dude, day in the life of Austin Guerrero.
By 2 Balls in the Mic.
Show us all the things that you showed Samantha, and
just an exclusive.
all about you, your personality, and how cool you are, and all those. But okay, Austin, we saw Austin at the tryouts for San Diego Low before the season.
Yeah.
This dude came in with the mission, and he was locked in like preseason because we asked him.
He actually thought you were gonna try out.
Yeah. Well, he did. But we asked him about, because I think that was the day before Trey signed, and we straight up asked him like, "Hey, like, este morro, we hear this and this and that. So what's the He's like, you know what? It's gonna be a good competition. It's gonna be a good, solid competition." But he was, focused. He's like, "Yep, this is gonna be a."
Fucking love Austin. He's like, I'm not giving up. Not my number
he's
one.
not. Yeah, 100%. And Austin now comes back as, because of this performance, the team of the week as well. So
has Trey Muse been on the team of the week?
He has been on the sub for team of the week. He hasn't started on team of the week for USL twice. He's also gotten us, as you will see right now, a clean sheet for the second time in a Soapy Joe.
That's my goalkeeper.
It was also Corey Herzog's birthday. Camera work for this is atrocious because the sun and then the dark contrast just doesn't work. Like, there's so much with like USL production. Like, you can't help it sometimes, but it's just painful. Great stop by Austin.
Paradón, crack.
And you can hear him because there's no fans. Like, you hear him like throughout, just chewing everybody out.
¿Qué están haciendo?
Yeah, 100%. And then Charlie's gonna score a goal one of these days, man. Like, he needs a golazo. Like, I know he's gonna get it.
Has he scored ever since that season opener?
No. Ibarra con la joroba bendita.
Vato, qué momón, güey.
Güey, ¿qué te parece, güey? That's how, it says how he gets most of his speed. Just throws most of his mass up front.
Just runs right through the wind. But
so
he's
Corey,
been doing a lot better.
He has. Corey, what I've noticed is that he hustles, right? He goes and tracks the ball down.
Tiene colmillo
Tiene colmillo. Game was it? I think it might have been against Roots, maybe, where he almost scored because the goalkeeper cleared it wrong, and he was just there, and La Rebotón just went outside. Same type of mentality here, that dog mentality. It's 8 minutes in. The ball's at halfway. They have possession. Los Dos has possession. He just never stops pressuring. Gets the ball.
Casi la falla.
He almost missed, but again,
but the birthday
shot.
goal gets a birthday goal, and that was his 70th goal of his USL career.
Yep. So congratulations, Corey Herzog, on a birthday and a birthday goal. I mean, it's difficult. Any day of the just to chip a goalkeeper like that.
Tú no la metes.
I would.
No, you wouldn't.
I would.
No puedes ni llegar la media cancha en el Sheffield.
Yeah. Okay, that's a nothing but net challenge. All right.
That was nothing.
And then this was a really good play as well.
Sí.
Mosho Bane is on fire.
Yeah, deserves more minutes. Deserves to be starting every single game. It's definitely stepped up from last season.
Yeah.
So honestly, he's been one of the go-to for San Diego Loyal, man, and well deserved.
And again, good an assist. So a goal and assist by Corey Hertzog. So
Player of the game.
Player of the game. So that's not bad at all. Austin Guerrero, man, getting that. This was a good stop by Josh Yotto on the line. So Austin comes out. Josh Yotto's just placed really well.
So Austin needs to give Yotto like a medal.
I need to write that. I need to write that as a question. Like, hey, dude, like, you got a clean sheet. But
you gotta get Yotto in an interview.
We should. Yeah.
If you go to training, ask for Yotto.
If you guys want to hear from people, let us know.
And Toomey, you need to get. Dude, you haven't got Toomey.
We had Toomey at a post game.
Okay, but you gotta get him on a practice. Okay, he's killing it.
Okay. So San Diego Loyal wins 2-0, getting a second clean sheet of the year. Second start for Austin Guerrero. So causation, perhaps, perchance, maybe, yes, no. But again, really good outing for San Diego Loyal in this game in particular, in a game where it was even, right? 16 shots, 6 on target for both teams. Obviously, San Diego Loyal with a little bit more possession because that's their game.
And you gotta give it to Landon, man. He looks at performance over results. About when the performance is flawless and the result is a win, you gotta give it to the guy.
Oh boy, I had that locked and loaded question. Had they lost against Los Dos, so when do performances stop mattering as much as points? So thankfully, I don't have to ask that just yet. Just yet.
Upcoming, they have Real Monarchs coming to San Diego.
So Real Monarchs, which was a team that they played
on Saturday, Agosto 7.
Yes, and they played. This is the first team that they played coming back from the pandemic with those Black Lives Matter kits. They went over to Salt Lake City.
Everyone thought they weren't gonna win.
Mm-hmm. And so this is a good matchup. Again, it's a everything at this point is a must win, right? Because I was looking at this schedule, so we're almost half, if not a little bit past halfway. On the amount of games that there are left. Looking over at the poster right now. So we've had one game in August, and then we have all of September and October.
16 games
16 games left. So we're about halfway, because I believe there's 32 games, right? Maybe. We're going to count.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Exactly halfway.
Exactly halfway. Damn, we're good.
My math skills are on par.
So I mean, this team, right? Let's if we look at
16 out of 32 is half.
Hey, Matthew Stafford, is that you, Matthew Stafford?
Mad genius, always plays a role.
I'm just gonna go to the official USL because Google is not
for standings.
For standings, yes. Here we go. So you still have Phoenix in 32 points in first place. Orange County
14 games.
14 games. So yikes.
Yeah, they're getting first place.
Exactly.
In the Western Conference.
Unless something horrible happens. 16 games played. Orange County 25 points for Orange County, one above the 24 that San Diego Loyal has. Tacoma Defiance is in fourth place, but they are 7 points behind with 3 games at hand. So that can be very interesting leading down the stretch because they've been doing pretty all right. At this moment, Tacoma would make playoffs in fourth place.
Kipilco and Oakland, wait, 10 games.
I don't know, dude. Like, that's
how is San Diego Loyal halfway done through their season and they still got 6 games left?
Well, that'd be some bullshit. Like Loyal somehow, Tacoma makes it third, and then Loyal's in fourth, and then everybody's done. And Oakland Roots comes in and just overtakes them.
First 2 advanced to the playoffs, right?
The official. I think 2, 3.
I think it's the first 2. No, it's not the 4. It's the first 2. Wow, you muted your mic.
Absolutely. I have respect for people, and I have audio listeners that care about us and really would hate to hear me just swallow air.
Little do they know we're sponsored by a hearing aid company, so I have to make sure to ruin your eardrums with my loud yawns. So
we need to get more sponsors. If you guys know sponsors that would work with us and you're San Diego or whatever,
tried getting Manscaped, but
we really did, and they never responded.
Yeah, no.
Vegas Lights,
and the perfect name, 2 balls in the mic for Manscaped.
Yes.
Mama.
So yeah. So then after
Austin Bold. Saw a team named Austin Bold.
Yes, that's the name of the team.
Yikes.
Yeah, no. Some of these teams, like El Paso Locomotive,
Hey, Lokomotiv is a European team in Russia.
Atlanta United, two.
Feeder teams. RGV Toros.
Yeah, who are going to be playing
Colorado Springs Switchback. Is it Switchbacks?
Switchbacks. That's where our buddy Paul Levu False, Beverly Macangila is playing.
Ah, very nice. Very nice.
He's getting some minutes there too. Anyway, so San Diego Loyal doing decent. They could have at least gotten a point against Tacoma. Like that's what you want. Another thing about San Diego Loyal is they are bringing back their campaign for to raise money for Rady's Children's Hospital. Also, apparently they have a okay. Just catching up on emails from San Diego Loyal for tomorrow.
Doing the podcast.
They're also going to be doing Jack Blake autographs at the the Loyal store, at the Loyal shop.
When is this?
In Mission Valley on what Jack Blake to celebrate signing his 2-year extension with a special event of fans at this shop, the team's official shop in Mission Valley. It is the first autograph session to be held at the team's shop. Blake is the first in his first season at San Diego Loyal, and he leads the team in scoring with 4 goals and 3 assists. Who? San Diego Loyal midfielder Jack Blake. When? Thursday, August 5th, 5:30 through 7:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Where? The shop at SD Loyal, 655 Camino de la Reina, San Diego, California, 92108. So if you are interested in that, go ahead and do it. I know also if you are a member / Chavo, I don't want to just get the details from them. They're going to be having an open practice at Torero Stadium on Friday. So check that out. I'm going to try to make that one. What? You should go too. We can go together.
What time is the practice at?
6. Ask to come out early. That's what I'm going to do. It's a Friday though, but like even then, like
I'll ask.
Yeah, see if you can do it. One of the only events that we're going to be able to go together. But also they do have the Loyal to Inclusion fundraiser campaign to support Rady's Children's Hospital. They're doing the same thing with different teams this time. I think it's the team versus supporters versus
Loyal Select.
And so, it's a great campaign. Last year, they successfully raised.
Last time, what was it like? Team Nate,
Landon, and Team Carey.
Yeah.
And last year they raised $75,000. So, if you also buy one of those cool San Diego Loyal Select jerseys, which are pretty fresh. They're the best jersey right after the goalkeeper purple one. Straight up, like I like it. Like it's solid.
Yeah.
And so if you buy one of those jerseys, some of the proceeds will go into this campaign. And it's fantastic. It's for pediatric, for the Center for Gender Affirming Care, which is incredibly important, especially for those kids to have a quality of life that they can be happy with, and it's all about the children. So make sure you guys check that out. You can go ahead and go to San Diego Loyal's website, their Twitter, to get more information on this virtual fundraiser. We're definitely going to be donating to this coming up soon. I'm going to see what the teams are to see who we're going to donate to. But yeah,
select.
So yeah, I'm down.
Apoyar a los morros,
bro. In any case, check that out. That was a fantastic campaign that San Diego Loyal is rolling with, and all respect to Rady's Children's Hospital, man, because that's a hospital that runs completely on donations. You've had a visit there. I've had a visit there. Broke a femur. Would you break?
My wrist.
Your wrist? I think I broke my fucking wrist. Now I can't go to Children's Hospital now. But everything is pretty much free of charge for parents who go take their children in the worst situations to the hospital, and the hospital needs it. They need you. The children need you. So
yeah,
get to it.
Donate.
1904 has a schedule out.
Who?
1904 FC, who just let a
the
defender
team,
go
yeah,
to Toluca.
who
A
had no
solid
minutes
team.
playing. So
That's wild. That is wild.
I don't know. A ver qué pedo con 1904, because social media wise and everything, they should hire us. We'll post for them.
Absolutely. So we are gonna, let's just mention this, like Jose Mourinho, you were laughing at it earlier. Quote, Fortnite is a nightmare. Football players stay up all night playing that shit, and they have a game the next day. Oh, are you actually gonna see it? Yes, you are. Jose Mourinho, rapid responses.
History, power, and passion. Fantastico. I don't know if I can call it living because it's hard.
So like
Instagram. It's fun. Roma fans. My fans.
Okay.
A nightmare.
Fortnite, a nightmare.
Football players, they stay all night playing that and the next day they have a game?
True, even in baseball. David Price, a baseball player, was just notorious for that. There's a lot of players like that.
Right now that we're mentioning shit, I will be starting to stream for video games. I will be streaming FIFA, Warzone, and stuff like that. We're still kind of saying if it should be along with 2 balls in the mic, which I think it should be fine.
Yeah, we should be fine. Just don't say.
Yeah, I'm just not gonna say that one word.
Yeah, or the other word.
All the other words.
And then the other word.
Not
don't
that
use
I say.
words.
I don't say those words.
We don't.
But yeah, I mean, it should be fun. Check out the stream.
Fun.
I should be streaming hopefully on Twitch and on YouTube, on our YouTube channel.
Mm-hmm.
And you guys want to watch me
Watch me.
play some video games, go for it. I'll probably be streaming in the mornings most likely.
Yeah. And fuck it.
From like 9 a.m. to like 11.
You're pretty good. So I got Call of Duty anyway. So
Yeah.
So if you
I'm
need
alright.
a dub, go ahead and hit the boy up.
If you're trying to play, let me know, man. I'm down to play whenever.
Let him know. Just let him know what console you're on, because is that still a thing?
I'm on Xbox. Oh no, cross-platform is fine.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Are we gonna mention the Fantasy Football League?
So yeah, I mean, we'll
We
mention
got hit
it.
up. We got hit up for it.
We've been getting hit up for the Fantasy Football League. Definitely,
because
we're
it
gonna
starts
go
next
ahead.
month.
Yeah, because that's the thing, right? Like, there's football's coming soon, but right now there's a pause between when the league starts for Europe, because that's going to be mostly on the 13th of August, so 10 days away. We'll have another episode, and in that time, there's not going to be a lot of soccer playing. There's not going to be a lot of, there's going to be loyal, so we're going to go ahead and go
that.
that.
Time of the year where we're going to be
Shifting
talking
some things.
a lot of football.
But definitely go ahead and check that out. Yeah.
So we're going to run our our Fantasy Football League. We'll hit up whoever wants to join from the last year's league, and if you're interested in joining, hit us up.
If you win, you get a jersey from NFL.com. You get a $100 jersy from NFL.com.
And if we win, you're not getting anything.
You ain't getting shit.
Yeah. So
You ain't getting
we said we were,
shit.
but we never sent anything because we're bad people. But yeah,
Kind of.
if we win, you're not getting shit. If you win, you get a jersey.
Yes, 100%. The logistics just did not work with COVID last year, but
Yeah.
we'll figure something out if we end up winning our own league again. It's
Which
something
we
we
probably
didn't try to do because we want to give a jersey.
And I want to win this time again. I want to go back to back.
I know there's going to be some loyal front office people are going to join. So if you want to join with some front office people from Loyal, go ahead and do that. So
I'm telling you this: if it's Weston, we're gonna win for sure because that guy has no attention to any fantasy shit that he plays.
I think we'll
This is gonna get copyrighted.
It's fine. Audio gets copywritten, but they don't take down the.
Ah,
They
nice.
don't take down the video.
Hey man, Aventura with Bad Bunny. What
That's
else do you
fucking
want?
wild.
If you don't like Aventura, go listen to their songs, bro. Like, this is a jam, bro.
This is not Fierce Beats. Check out Fierce Beats. Check out Fierce Beats.
Yes, sir.
Check out our videos, Instagram, Twitter, all of our YouTubes. Subscribe. Appreciate everybody who's been commenting.
Go check out that video where I destroy Tony in soccer challenges.
Go vaccinate yourself.
Yeah.
Do it. Just fucking do it. Wear a mask indoors if you don't have to. Like, it's fine. Just be safe out there. Got it?
Yeah.
You got it?
Thank you guys for listening, watching. Appreciate every single one of you. Laters.
Y que viva México, cabrones.
Viva México. Y que chingue su madre la América.